Charlotte Beasley, fresh off a...
Tonight, the center fielder, number 12.
The center fielder, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one.
No! Nope, ball three. Huh.
Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. He showed good patience and discipline in working the count, and it paid dividends. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Lifted in the air to right center. It's carrying.
Take it.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags and goes to third. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Way out front for strike two. Check swing, appeal to third, couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes.
Batting fourth.
Now at the dish, Braden Carpathios. That's a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 out. Fights it off, we'll see another. And the slider just misses. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ground ball to second. That's a base hit as a run scores. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one might have runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. On to the bottom of the second. Digging in for the missions, Ryan Jackson. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Grounder left side. Nice grab. Throws to first. And they get the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Kai Murphy. Here comes the 0-1. Nice eye right there. That's off the mark. 2-1. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. 2 down now. Here's the third baseman, Luis Verdugo.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 pitch.
That's
2 straight breaking pitches away that she's thrown. She seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. 2-1 pitch. Smart work on the mound. She knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Stops it on a slide. Takes it to the bag and out. Nicely done at first. They go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Oswaldo Linares.
Oswaldo Linares.
Right. Whoa.
1-1. Here's the pitch.
Whoa.
That's towards center. Has a beat on. And makes the catch.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order here.
Number
Next to hit
12.
for the Missions, number 12. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Fly ball, right field. Baez gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. Jose Miranda digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Strike.
That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers.
Hup.
Albert Fabian will hit next. Tied up here early in the ball game. And that one hit to first,
No,
and it goes
foul.
just foul. Now a fly ball to right center. Baez on the move to the alley. Gets there, got it. They leave 1 runner on base. We've played 3 full, and we're tied at 1. Welcome back. The Missions at the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, right edge, Carpathia.
That one to first. Picks it up. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting, second
Base is
baseman,
empty, 1 away. Anthony Villar getting ready to hit. First at bat was a strikeout. Sliced hard, but foul. Now here's the 0-2.
Ball.
What
Inside.
a take with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Line drive. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Jackson. 0 for 1. Two outs and nobody aboard. This one is labeled. And that ends the inning. 5th inning coming up. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Hooks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Beasley, some decent work in a shorter start. This is one she can look back on with some satisfaction. She wasn't utterly dominant, but she went out there and competed, and that really made a big difference to help them get the win. Charlotte Beasley is focused and just about set to go. And on the hill today, Charlotte Beasley. We're well into the season. With the success she's having on the hill,
Leading
her
off
odds
here
of a
tonight,
promotion look
the left
quite
fielder,
good.
number 39,
Digging in for the Travelers, Sami Siani. And this
Off
one
the plate,
off and
ball
running.
1.
Sliced hard, but foul. Turns, rocks, and fires. This
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and it's 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 23, Hunter.
Base is empty, one away.
Fitzgerald.
Next up for the Travs, Hunter Fitzgerald. And he grounds it to the right side. And that's an out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jared Sundstrom.
At the plate, Jared Sundstrom.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. And the 1-1.
Nope. Hey! That's a ball.
And now the full count offering.
Did he
Started
go?
after it, tried to hold up, and a look to first. Nope, held back on that one. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Swing lifted to left field. Pratt has this one sized up. Gets there, got it. They leave one runner on base. No score as the Travelers at
Leading
the
off
plate here in
for
the second
Arkansas,
inning.
The designated hitter, Spencer Packard.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pratt gets there, under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Base is empty,
Luis
1 away. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Luis Suispel. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time to
No,
get the
he's
out at
safe.
first, and we'll see how they score it. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a good fundamental approach he took to that one. Stayed back, didn't hook the barrel around it, and shot it hard the opposite way. Not every minor leaguer has the poise or the patience to do that.
The second baseman, Michael Arroyo.
Michael
Ball
Arroyo,
1.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Aye.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. This one in the air to right. And 2 away now. Digging in for the Travelers,
Batting ninth,
Axel
the shortstop,
Sanchez.
Axel
And he has struggled this year.
Sanchez.
Base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Safe. It's 2-1.
Now
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one was right down the middle, and she regretted it as soon as it left her hand. Siani in the box lays off for ball 1. That one rocketing towards left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 run comes in. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. That's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Hammered down the line for a base hit, and that's into the corner. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. And they take a 3-run lead. Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Luke Stevenson, the next to hit. Fly to left the first time. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Back out there trying to keep her team in this.
The designated hitter, Spencer Packer.
That one's
That's
too
a
high.
ball. Ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball left field. Pratt should have this one. And makes the catch. Nobody on with 1 out. Now the third baseman, Luis Suispel, reached on an infield single the first time. That changeup up in the zone is one she'd like to have back. She knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Swing, high fly ball to center field.
You got it, you got it.
2 away now. So digging in, Anthony D'Onofrio, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one hammered but pulled foul. I think she may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. She may have gotten away with one there. 2 outs, bases empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Should be extra bases here. And it's a 2-out double. Beasley back at it after the error, looking to put that in the rear view. That one in the air to center field.
Go ball.
And that will retire the Sun. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Welcome back to Corpus Christi, top of the 4th inning. Runner on base to start the inning.
The batter.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Sammy Ciani, 1 for 2. The 0-1. In the dirt, but blocked. And now the 1-2. Popped up. Nyans moving under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Fouled off left side. Runner at first, 1 away. Line drive brings it down. Nice play. So up next, Jared Sundstrom. Oh, and 2 now. Runner on the go.
3.
Goes down looking on that one. 1 runner left on base. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Elimber Santa. A shot at save number 1 this season. In the air to the right. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Beasley got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5. Honestly, she was probably capable of doing more for them, and she'd probably tell you the same thing. It'll be interesting to see what she learns from this outing. Charlotte Beasley has
Ball game tonight. The shortstop, number 83.
Leo DeVries leading things off and takes a strike. Swing lifts it to shallow left
All
field
you. Take
towards
it,
the line.
take it.
Fair ball. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 10.
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Pitaro. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. Home run number 10 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Well, he saw 2 pitches, swung at both of them, and the second time worked out pretty well. That's a good payoff for the aggressive approach. I'm sure off the bat the pitcher thought the swing was too early and that one was going to bend foul. But with it being just barely fair, the feeling on the mound is a lot of frustration. Got to flush it and get back to work. Tommy White in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's great contact, but just ahead of the pitch, and it went foul because of that. Got to stay back. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped third strike. That slider was pretty far out of the zone, and I'm thinking he just didn't read the ball well out of the hand. When you're trying to protect the plate on a 2-strike count like that, you can get a little jumpy. Might have been what happened in that AB. Luke Mann, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2. That changeup up in the zone is one she'd like to have back. She knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Sliced hard, but foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. 2 gone. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Nate Nankel. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Out to short, collects it. Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Jared Dickey. Fastball in for a strike.
Ball, low.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Wines, here's the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. And now the 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Cooper Bowman.
Now it's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just 1 hit in the last 5 games. And steps on the bag for the out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, C.J. Rodriguez. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Great pitch to get a swing like that. That
No, that's a
just
ball.
misses, and it's 2-2. That slider froze him a bit. He was lucky it just missed outside. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico. Jeffrey.
DeVries
Ball.
in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. In the air, out to right. Going back pretty deep. Gets there, got it. CJ Pitara getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game.
Ball,
And that's off the
inside.
inside edge. 1-0. Runner at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's away.
Throw there, safe. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense they'd get aggressive on the bases and steal second.
Whoa.
Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off. And the 3-1. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because a good hitter will scorch it. Time to regroup and try to locate better to this next hitter. One down. Tommy White digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the strikeout. White thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. Efficient work on the mound there. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they still have both challenges. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Still just one out here in the inning. That'll back him up a bit. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. You can see how much confidence she has in that slow curve. Executed it just about perfectly and had him way out front at the plate. That's good pitching. Man in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Grounder to the left side. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. Back to work. They're down, so just trying to keep it close here. And the slider just misses. Not a great outing so far with 4 runs allowed in 3 frames. She'll need to be efficient from here on to work much deeper into this one. Line drive, and it's caught.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Jared Dickey, 0 for 1. Skies it out towards left center. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 9. Second
Nobody
baseman,
on and 2 outs.
Cooper.
Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Grounded out the first time. On the ground to third, Nyans. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. CJ Rodriguez, the next to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And that's the end of the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Elimber Santa. A shot at save number 1 this season. Pearson is just 1 strike away. Right side, hard hit. And that will do it. Beasley got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5. Not her best work on the mound, but she did enough to give them a shot to win, and they pulled it off. I'd look for a better effort in her next start.
My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the score.
Charlotte Beasley on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far.
Here this afternoon, the designated hitter, number 88, Tommy.
Foul ball there.
Ball, that's down.
That
Ball,
one
that's
inside.
inside.
And it's 2-1. Comes up empty, strike 2. Out to short. That one finds its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Beasley ready to go again after giving up the run. Still in control of how this inning ends.
Oh, that's in.
Luke Mann stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground, Williams. And out at first. Nate Nankill, the next to hit. Had the day off yesterday. Pitaro over at second, 1 down.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball, inside.
Got him. 2 away. Colby Halter will hit next. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Grounder left side. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We head to the second. Midland ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Cooper Bowman. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
That's a ball.
Here's the 1-2 offering. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, CJ.
Bases empty, 1 away. CJ Rodriguez now at the plate. 1 and
Ball,
out.
that's out.
can't get out of the
Boom,
way of the
that got him.
fastball.
Take your
That's
base.
going to sting. The left fielder digs in now and
Ball.
takes low for ball one. Sinker
Yeah.
gets the bottom of the zone. That's a strike. And it's a pop-up. Bush settles under it. Gets there. Got it. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Miles Naylor.
Miles Naylor.
Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and she got the take. So she's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching.
Aye.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. All set for the bottom of the third, and now it's going to be Tommy White.
Tommy White.
Nope.
And the
Nope.
curveball is down and in. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. 1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, CJ Pitaro.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. Look at the stop here. Throws to first. And very
He's out.
nicely done for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. He must have been sitting on something off speed. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive to left field. That's a hit. That keeps the inning going. Now up, Nate Nankel. Struck out swinging the first time. The 0-1. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Hit in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Welcome back. The Rockhounds at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a rocket. Bangs off the wall.
Relay, hit me, relay.
That's a leadoff double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good solid contact on that hit, and even better placement.
Ball.
These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center
Hey.
fielder to run it down and make the catch. That one is smoked, right field. Does it have the distance? Snags it on the warning track. And makes it up to third with 1 away. Next to hit, CJ Rodriguez. Hit by a pitch the first time up.
Ball 1. Hey!
We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 away with a runner at third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got it. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They lead it. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Olimber Santa. So 2 down. Luis Baez getting ready to hit.
Baez.
Chopper, right side. And that's the ball game. Beasley Some decent work in a shorter start. Can't pin this loss on her at all. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start.
Kiss me at the top, I ain't living with the blues. I don't take air. Tell my prepare. I'm a better. Do my thing and wish you well.